Hey, what's going on? It's Stokely from Sauce on Delay. Oh man, everything is offensive. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but hey, I was going through the newspaper, going through a local Caribbean newspaper. I'm originally from Jamaica, so it's I guess you would call it ethnic, right? Inside the newspaper, which was maybe, I don't know, 20 pages, 25 pages or so. Not a very thick newspaper, not it's probably like a bi-weekly newspaper, but it's not a lot of pages. But there were at least 3, if not 4, half-page ads for either voodoo priests or quote-unquote spiritual healers, so on and so on, Santeria, whatever. Now, a newspaper typically is targeting the demographic that likes to read, usually a demographic that has a slightly higher income than the working class, just a middle class. Newspapers, in my opinion, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, are targeted towards the middle class and upper class who have maybe not just the leisure time to read, but also read recreationally and read for, just to stay on top of things so that they can adjust for what's coming down the road. So, and to get ideas and all that stuff like that. So, this is not necessarily targeted to, it is an ethnic newspaper, but, let me segue a little bit. I went on Jamaica Avenue. I haven't been on Jamaica Avenue in a long time. So I went to Jamaica Avenue, start seeing some guys standing on the corner, just posted up like some old school style, just street guy. They're standing on the corner doing nothing. Well, they're doing something, but whatever they're doing is not clear for whatever reason. But they're just standing there, just standing outside. Clean clothes during, probably work hours, kind of, just after work. But I don't think they went to work that day. Or to whatever work they do. Anyway, whatever. Those are not the guys that are probably going to be the primary targets for reading the newspaper. So the working class, people that are making some kind of income are reading the newspaper. So you would assume that these people have, some basic education. So we can't say that what I'm trying to say is that when people who are reaching out for these quote-unquote spiritual healers or Santeria priests or voodoo priests are not just the uneducated. It's not just relegated to the uneducated. One of the things that one of these voodoo priests promised is assistance with court cases, assistance with stopping domestic violence. I have the paper. I don't have the paper with me right now, I should say. That was interesting to me, but I'm a superstitious person myself. So I can understand. I could definitely understand. And some of the superstition, it isn't dispelled. It should be. It isn't dispelled by organized religion. The organized religion doesn't stop you from being superstitious. Just as much as science telling you that, spiders are good for getting rid of bugs, and most spiders in your house don't bite unless it's a brown spider. which is not every spider with a brown color is a brown spider, but specifically the brown spider is the only one that probably is going to bite you that is in your house. But regardless, somebody says like, my dog doesn't bite. Okay, let's say they say their dog doesn't bite, and they know their dog, right? Hopefully. That doesn't stop you from being afraid of the dog. Empirical evidence and science and whatever saying that, if you stay away from the bees, or for the most part, bees aren't going to bite you. Bees aren't going to sting you. A wasp isn't going to bite you. It doesn't stop you from being afraid of bees and wasps. So the religion doesn't stop you. The religion doesn't stop many people from still indulging and engaging in what their organized religion would deem as either taboo, forbidden, all the negative connotations that you can think of. It doesn't stop them from engaging in it. And the fact that there were 3 to 4 half-page ads in the paper conveys to me that these spiritual healers, Santeria, voodoo priests are making good money, because a half-page ad, even in a relatively unknown periodical, still gonna run you maybe $500, and they're not putting the ads out because they don't think that they're gonna get customers. So anyhow, saying that and saying this, superstition, man. Once a thought has been implanted into someone, they can manifest things, you know what I mean? Or they can see things differently based on what somebody's suggesting to them. Me personally, I'm superstitious, so I can't really dispel what they're saying. In addition, some things that we thought were superstition or taboo, thought patterns or belief systems or fears or whatever, sometimes we find out there's a scientific basis behind these phenomena. There's a scientific, physics and chemistry, and there's a earth science. You know what I mean? There's real material and empirical evidence backing up some of these superstitions or whatever. But overall, in my limited opinion, I think these people are potentially, if they're true believers in what they're doing, they're a little bit schizophrenic. The ones that are, the practitioners. And if they're not, then they're scammers. But that's my offensive, dismissing, limited understanding of whatever they're doing. And since I, dabble a little bit in conventional organized religion myself, I don't think I will risk trying to investigate what they're all about, because I don't want to be punished, for one. And secondarily, I may engage in something that is beyond my control and beyond my understanding. So I'd rather not entertain or find out what it's all about. Anyhow, that's all I gotta say about that. Thanks for listening.